What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have for you another treat from eSports Boxing. And man, this is the second fighter reveal that they had, and I must say, dude, I am most definitely impressed with this roster. I am excited for this game. I cannot wait to get my hands in there, man. I done already told my boys and everything, bro. Look, you just got to see me online, man. It bring me back to them Fight Night champion days, man. Fight Night round 3, man. When I used to smack them boys left and right. It's been so long since we've been able to get our hands on a good boxing game, and I'm just beyond excited to experience this with you guys and share this with you. And with that being said, and without further ado, don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you're new, and hit that bell for notifications so you'll know when I go live, man. I'm doing a lot more work here around here lately, so the videos are going to keep coming, and I hope you keep coming back. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this fighter reveal for the eSports Boxing Club. Video game, release it on PlayStation, on next gen and current gen, as a matter of fact, on both systems, PlayStations and Xboxes. So be sure to get your hands on it, man. And I'll see y'all online, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go. Lomachenko. With footwork so advanced, they call him the Matrix, formerly the pound-for-pound king, 3-division world champion, former unified champion, one of the most popular fighters in the world today. He's in ESBC. You wanted him, you got him. Out of Argentina, 2-division world champion, the incomparable Marcus, the Tasmanian Devil, Vinny Pazienza. What a colorful character, and you know his story, breaking his neck in a horrible car crash. Doctors told him he would never walk again, but he was not listening. A year later, back in the ring and on his way to becoming a world champion. The former lightweight champion of the world, Ray Boom Boom Mancini, perhaps the best nickname in all of boxing. He's got a great story as well. This man has beaten the odds time and time again. Can you beat him in ESBC? And how about this for a knockout percentage? Big Frank Bruno, 40 wins, 38 of them coming by knockouts. His nickname was the True Brit, and we're glad to have this 6'3" dynamo in ESBC 90s. There were no two better small guys than these two men. Moving on, and how about Nonito Donaire, who has some of the fastest hands in boxing, and they pack a powerful punch. He's twice won Knockout of the Year awards from the Ring magazine. Let's hear from the Filipino Flash. Known perhaps better for his training methods than boxing, Vidal Riley is in ESBC, and don't count him out. Vidal Riley has already been scanned in ESBC. #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world today, Clarissa Shields, undefeated. Is she really the greatest woman of all time? You'll find out if you play her character in eSports Boxing Club. The Cast Killer, Jessica McCaskill, the undisputed welterweight champion of the world. Also, the first lady of boxing. Some consider her to be the best female boxer of all time. Out of Norway, Cecilia Brækhus. Congratulations and welcome to eSports Boxing Club. Jelena Mrnjavčević, over 50 professional fights. She's the reigning featherweight champion of the world. And Heather Hardy from Brooklyn, USA. She actually wanted to be a pro baseball player, but then started training in boxing, had her first professional match 3 weeks after starting training, and would become a world champion. Chantel Cameron, the #1 ranked fighter in the world in her division. If you like fireworks, flash, and fashion, this is the fighter for you. Franchon Cruz, now to the second British woman to win a world title and currently considered the best super featherweight in the world, Terry Harper. And of course, Superbad, Sinisa Estrada, unified world champion and the owner of the fastest knockout in women's boxing history, 7 seconds. Alicia the Empress Napoleon, an Italian from Long Island, won 11 national titles as an amateur and has knocked out over half the women she's faced as a pro. We've also got highly decorated flyweight Salim Urbina out of Mexico. How do you feel about being in ESBC? She might be one of the most aggressive female fighters in history. Chris Cyborg has terrorized women's divisions across different sports around the world. Muay Thai, MMA, and kickboxing. And now it's her turn at boxing on ESBC. The bad boy of kickboxing, Badr Hari, a mean dude with a bad temper. Whether he's inside the ring or outside of it, don't blink, anything can happen at any moment. 92 knockouts from 106 wins. He's got the highest knockout rate in kickboxing history. Albania's answer to Conor McGregor. The outspoken Florian Marku is a superstar to the worldwide Albanian population, and he brings an army of fans with him wherever he goes. They call him the best. He is one of Joe Rogan's favorite fighters in the world. Cedric Doumbé, pound for pound, may be the best striker on the planet. And the Frenchman is in eSports Boxing Club. And y'all must have forgot.
When you choose your character, you have to choose Cedric Doumbé. Because I really think in that video game, they will put my speed, my power at the top. My first video game fighting was Street Fighter. Guys, I'm really excited. You know, I'm really excited. I can't wait to see that happen. You know, let's keep in touch. I'm Cedric Doumbé, the best kickboxer on the planet. For you guys.
Starting South America, Patrick Teixeira out of Brazil, former world champion, is in ESBC, as is Sergio Martinez. In his prime, he was ranked only behind Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao in the pound-for-pound best fighters list. And now let's go down under. Some great fighters from Australia: Anthony Mundine, Billy Dibb, heavyweight Lucas Brown, and Daniel Gill. Now to Sweden, a protege of Floyd Mayweather's, Badu Jack is only one of 3 Swedish-born fighters to ever hold a world title. And now to Puerto Rico, dynamite does come in small packages. Wilfredo Mendez is in the eSports Boxing Club. Now to the Philippines, Jonreal Casimero. Like his countryman Manny Pacquiao, he is a multi-weight world champion with a habit of knocking people out. And now to Mother Russia, one of the best light heavyweights of all time, the Crusher, Sergey Kovalev, known for his brutal punching power, is in eSports Boxing Club. It's a murderer's row of boxing trainers. Eddie Reynoso, the trainer of the year in the game. Bomac, Brian McIntyre, Joel Diaz, Robert Garcia, and one of the fast-rising stars in the game, trainer Buddy McGirt. The list goes on. You can start a character in career mode, pick one of these guys to be your trainer, and win the WBC world title. Back to our fighter announcements, and how about Joe Smith Jr.? He's got a common name, but some rare skills. He's the only fighter to hold a stoppage win over the legendary Bernard Hopkins, who he knocked out of the ring. He's also made a career of beating the bookmakers' odds. The blue-collar Joe Smith Jr. And now out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, the Demolisher himself. He looks good and he hits hard. 35 of his 42 wins coming by knockout. The Magic Man, Paulie Malignaggi, born and raised on the mean streets of Brooklyn, and became well known for having a heart that was as big as his mouth. Welcome to ESBC, Paulie Malignaggi. Diego Corrales, who was involved in perhaps the greatest fight of all time against Jose Luis Castillo, is in ESBC. And now to the man who's challenging for the unified lightweight championship of the world this summer against Teofimo Lopez, Australia's George Kambosos is in eSports Boxing Club.